Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your monthly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so very much. Thank you to all of my supporters, everybody who likes, shares, and comments under my videos. You guys are very much appreciated and truly, honestly, a blessing. So thank you so very much for your support. If you are interested in receiving a daily oracle guidance message, I do actually draw and upload every single day to my Instagram page. So if you're interested in receiving a daily oracle guidance message, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm also now on Facebook as well. If you are interested in receiving a private reading, I do actually have my website linked below in the description bar. And lastly, be sure to not only watch your sun sign, but your moon sign and your rising sign as well, just to get the most insight into these general tarot forecast. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a great month. Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of June 2016. So Sag, for this reading I will be using my Hanson Roberts tarot deck along with my Ascended Masters Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So upcoming future messages for Sagittarius for the month of June 2016. What does Sag need to know? All right, Sag, so I cannot believe we're now coming into June. This year has just flown by. All right, so I always do a Celtic cross spread for the monthly tarot forecast. All right, Sag, so the overall energy for the month of June is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck I always use as the overall energy for the month, which the Knight of Pentacles is wonderful. The Knight of Pentacles can represent a forward-moving energy, but this particular knight is a slower forward-moving energy. But he's actually the only knight who is always successful with reaching his goal. Now, some of the other knights, they tend to just charge right in, or they tend to rush right in, and because of that, you know, sometimes the final outcome isn't what they expected, or they're not always successful. He's the only knight who's always successful, so that actually is extremely positive. It's telling me that you will reach your goal. The Knight of Pentacles can also represent an offer that's quite significant. Some Sages, because it's a general forecast, some Sages might actually receive maybe a very important offer in the month of June. All right, let's take a look. Now, the current energy that you have with you, Sag. Now, for some of you, I'm filming this reading right at the end of May. So this could be an energy that's with you currently right at the end of May, or right as you're coming into the month of June. We do have the Ten of Rods crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. So for many of you, you are actually nearing completing a cycle or a chapter within your life. We have two tens. So that is telling me that you are ending a cycle and you actually are just about moving on to a new chapter, a new cycle within your life. Now, the Ten of Rods here can simply mean for some Sages that you have a lot going on within your life. This is an energy that will come up when you are working a lot, when you are incredibly busy. When I do spreads or readings for myself, this is an energy that's always with me because I'm always busy and I work every single day. So this is an energy that I have with me all the time. Now, For some of you, it is because you're busy. For others, it can be a stressful energy. So for some Sages, this could be you dealing with some stress, and it could be surrounding maybe a family issue, or even maybe something to do with an inheritance, or maybe something to do with a home or a piece of property with the Ten of Pentacles. For me, the Ten of Pentacles very much represents family. It represents, of course, financial abundance, success, security, assets, you know, the family legacy, the family name. So any of these things could be why some Sages are feeling a little stressed out. Maybe there's a situation going on with, you know, any one of these things, something going on within the family, maybe something going on, you know, with an inheritance, or, you know, this could also be, you know, property issues. Something is weighing some Sages down. And what's interesting is we do have the Tower here at the foundation. So the Tower, for me, the way I read this energy, is it's very much a neutral energy, like many of the other energies within the tarot. So this can really go, because it's a neutral, this can go in either direction. This could be, you know, something happening that's not really, you know, positive, but also this could be something actually very positive taking place. For many of you, what I am getting here is this is something to do with a piece of property. There's some sort of property, a home. For many of you, that's quite significant here. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower, this is definitely something to do with the home, or some sort of great change. Remember, we have two tens here. Some sort of great change taking place that will allow for maybe a stressful chapter or cycle within your life to actually come to an end. The Tower can also be that unexpected sudden energy coming in. Now this would have already happened with the foundation. This is an energy that can still be ongoing, but this would have already taken place. So this is something you already know about, Sag. So either a home that's quite significant, or maybe something happening quite suddenly, having to do with family, having to do with assets, having to even do, for some of you, this will be something to do with career, your security, your family security. Now, in the recent past, this is an energy that you might have just come out of. We have the Star, which is a beautiful energy, and it's showing me that, you know, this is you being divinely guided. So whatever it is that you're going through, Sag, for many of you, it's very meant to be. You are being divinely guided towards your goal. You're being divinely guided through this, and everything does happen for a reason. And, you know, many times when things are happening on divine time, and that's really what I'm getting with this, is things are happening very much for you, Sag, on divine time. And a lot of times when things are happening on divine time, it's a process. So this is definitely, I feel like, for many of you, dealing with things happening on divine time. This is also wish fulfillment. You being, for many of you, you being led towards a particular wish that you have. For some of you, you could have received a wish come true in the recent past. The Star also represents remaining hopeful, keeping the faith, remaining positive. So for some of you, you know, this is you remaining hopeful in the recent past, being hopeful for whatever this is, whatever this situation is for you, remaining positive, remaining hopeful. Now, what's crowning you, what you're thinking about, is the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, yes, of course, this can be a character, this can be a person, maybe a water sign person, but certainly doesn't have to be. This can be, the way I view the Knight of Cups as a character, this can be like a Prince Charming, this can be someone who's maybe very charming or romantic. Now, for some of you, you know, this could be a person you're interested in. This could be, you know, someone around you who's maybe offering you something. The Knight of Cups can simply be, you know, an offer coming in, or an offer that's quite significant. So for some of you, maybe you're thinking about an offer. The Knight of Cups I also see as a forward moving energy. For some of you, this is simply you moving forward towards your happiness. Now, what I have coming up in the near future, so this can be around the second week of June, I do have the Eight of Swords. Now, for some of you, this is simply going to be a confused energy. With whatever is going on here, this could be you feeling confused at this time. And then for others, the Eight of Swords can represent being in your mind, thinking too much negatively. Now, you have the Star here. So when this energy is coming up for you, I want you to remember this reading and think back to the Star. This is, you know, things happening on divine time. This is you needing to remain hopeful, not worrying. With the Eight of Swords, this is very much unnecessary worries, a lot of fear-based energies. So needing to keep the faith, needing to remain hopeful. Because this is a minor arcana energy, you can completely eliminate this energy. So just know that, Sag. Now, your power in this situation is the Hermit, which is very, very spiritual, very intuitive. So definitely trusting your intuition in the month of June is very important. The Hermit also can represent spending some time alone, going within, listening to that inner guidance. For many of you, this is going to be something that helps you throughout the month of June. So seeking that solitude, seeking that solitude, going within. And if you do that, many of you will actually receive that enlightenment that you need. Now, the Hermit can also represent, sometimes I see the Hermit as an attorney or someone who gives counsel. This can really be just about anybody. Normally, it's an older gentleman who is giving you some sort of counsel or advice. So for some Sagittarius, and I feel like it's definitely a smaller percentage here, you might be maybe seeking that guidance or that advice from someone. But I do feel like for many of you, this is you spending that alone time. Now, in the position of how other people around you are seeing you, we have the Four of Swords, so it makes sense. The Four of Swords is spending time alone, recharging your batteries, relaxing, recuperating after a stressful situation. This is also a wonderful healing energy. So I definitely see you healing from whatever this is. If this was for some of you a more stressful energy, this is you definitely healing from that. Things are really turning around towards the end of the month, but I don't see it being bad in the beginning of the month. I see, you know, great changes taking place, cycles completing so new cycles can begin, and I see lots of divine energy surrounding you, Sag. So I don't see this as, you know, being a negative month whatsoever. I see this as a month of you getting somewhere, making progress. Now, in your hopes and fears, I have the Magician. So this is you hoping to manifest, hoping to maybe be in control of something or have that power. The Magician is, you know, an empowered, creative person who has all the tools and the resources he needs to be successful with creating a new beginning for himself. So this is you being empowered, Sag. This is you having all the resources or all the tools that you need with being successful with what it is that you want to manifest. Now, in the final outcome position, this is what you're leaving this month with and going into the next month. We have the Five of Rods. Now, the Five of Rods can be competition around you. Yes, I can also see the Five of Rods very much as jealous co-workers. It can be petty arguments, petty conflicts, differences of opinion. So this could be you having some differences with another person or some other people. Now, I don't want this to throw your month off, this energy, because trust me, I pulled some clarification cards, and what I have for you, Sag, is we have this Five of Rods with the Ace of Rods, with the Four of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. Lots of emotional energy here, but passionate and fiery energy as well. So how I'm really seeing this for many of you is there's either competition surrounding a beautiful new beginning. With the Ace of Rods, this is an exciting, positive new beginning, a thrilling new beginning. So this is either, for many of you, dealing with some competition around a new beginning. Now, this Ace of Rods could be a new career. This is anything that is exciting, anything that maybe you're passionate about, a beautiful new beginning. This could even be like a creative endeavor. I see the Ace of Rods as the most passionate card in the entire deck. So for many of you, this is something that you're very passionate about. So for some of you, this is simply competition around you, but I still see this Ace of Rods coming in. We have an offer coming in with the Four of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So this is emotional abundance, this is wish fulfillment, this is happiness. So we have an offer coming in, and for some of you, it's something you've been waiting on with the Four of Cups. And you know, this is an offer that maybe brings this Ace of Rods to fruition, brings this about. So we have wish fulfillment, we have happiness, but we might have a little bit of a challenging energy here with the Five of Rods. Fives do represent change, but they also can represent, you know, that challenging energy as well. Now, for many of you, I'm sensing this is definitely maybe a new job, and maybe there's a lot of competition around you. It's really not anything to worry about. For others, this is you maybe just disagreeing with someone. This could be you disagreeing with someone, you wanting this, you're passionate about this, you're going for it, and maybe there's family members or whomever around you that are, you know, is just like, no, I don't want you to. This could be you butting heads with someone, but you know what? I still feel like you're going after it. This is you, you know, wanting this Ace of Rods. We see you want to manifest something for yourself, and I feel like for many of you, it's definitely this beautiful new beginning, and you do definitely receive it here with the wish fulfillment card. So this is amazing energy. Like I said, don't let this Five of Rods throw you off. You're still going to have an amazing month of June, Sag. Let me draw you an additional guidance card. This is my Ascended Masters deck. All right, some additional guidance for Sagittarius for the month of June. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Financially, Sag, I think it's going to be a great month for you. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. I have the Knight of Pentacles. Financially, I don't think you're really going to have any problems. I see new beginnings coming in for you. For some of you, it very well, the Ace of Rods could be a new home for some of you, definitely. Okay, so the card that just flipped out, and cards that flip out, Sag, I find them to be, you know, highly significant. We have, you are seeing this situation accurately. And I definitely see you, Sag, seeing something in the month of June. You're definitely spending some time alone, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's going to help you greatly. You're definitely spending some time alone, and you're receiving that enlightenment. So whatever your intuition is telling you, whatever you're seeing, Sag, know that you're right, okay? You are seeing this situation accurately, okay, Sag? So I do wish you a wonderful month of June. Take care.